welcome to my channel, Christine's Pastries and Cakes. Hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. Today we're going to make a homemade artisanal pizza. We'll start off with the ingredients. For the starter dough, you will need the following ingredients. 450 grams of white bread flour, 10 grams of instant yeast, 330 ml of lukewarm water. Right, we're going to start off with the following. You take your yeast, pour it into your flour, your lukewarm water into your flour as well, and then we're just going to stir until well blended. Transfer to a mixing bowl with a dough hook attachment. Add an additional 15 ml of water. Dough is ready. I'm now going to place a piece of cling film over it and allow it to prove overnight. This will develop the taste and the flavor of the dough. We have 120 grams of white bread flour, 25 grams of caster sugar, 50 ml of olive oil, and 20 grams of salt. I will put all the ingredients in the description box below. The starter has been proving overnight. It's about 12 to 24 hours, and this is what it looks like. We're now going to mix to that starter the flour, the salt, the sugar, and the olive oil. Now going to mix this with a dough attachment on a medium speed for 3 to 4 minutes and on high speed for 5 to 6 minutes. Now we're going to do the toppings for the pizza. We're going to start off with a tomato base. Let's get the ingredients. A tin of diced tomatoes, a handful of basil, a tablespoon of olive oil, a teaspoon of maldon sea salt, and a quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Add your tomato to a food processor, your olive oil, cayenne pepper, salt, and basil. Just process. Done. Add a bit of flour to your hands. Remove your dough from your mixer. Just make it into a bowl, which is a ball, and place it in a grease-proof dish to prove further for another hour. Wrap in cling film and allow to prove for an hour. Dough has been proving for an hour. We're now going to turn it onto a lightly floured surface, and we're just going to knock the air out. Knead it for a few minutes. The dough is nice and elastic, and it's a little bit sticky to the touch. We're now going to rest it further on a well greased a well-floured tray for 10 minutes before we start to roll it. Place a piece of cling film over your dough so that it doesn't form a crust. Your dough is now ready to be rolled into the baking pan. So we'll start off by just lightly dusting a rolling pin and just using it in your dish. Just begin to spread the dough as much as you are able to. Just keep rolling and stretching until you get it into all the corners of your baking dish. Okay, now we can brush all over with some olive oil. In the meantime, preheat your oven to 180 and allow your dough to rest for an additional 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll bake. Place your dough in the oven and bake for 5 to 10 minutes. The crust has been pre-baked for 10 minutes, and now we'll start with the toppings. Your pizza is ready. We're now going to dress our basil leaves. You can also use rocket leaves if you prefer. A little bit of maldon sea salt, some olive oil, and a little bit of wine vinegar. Now add your cold toppings.